Hey, this is Robin Waters for Tech.eu. I'm here with John Collison, co-founder of Stripe, and Irish, and we're here at this web summit, so it's kind of coming home for you, right?
Back home, yeah.
Right. How many, do you make it out to Europe often, or?
I get out maybe twice a year. It's a long flight from San Francisco, but it's worth coming.
Yeah, I can imagine. Can you briefly tell us what Stripe is?
Yeah, so Stripe is the easiest way to accept payments online. If you're building a mobile application, if you're building a website, and you want to accept payments, Stripe lets you set that up in just a few minutes.
Right. You're far from the only one focused on processing online and mobile payments, because that's where a lot of the growth online is coming from. How are you different from all the other platforms, and how do you focus, how do you differentiate?
The big thing with Stripe is we give businesses the tools to build their own checkout experiences, whether it's in an app, whether it's on their website. They get to own the customer experience from end to end. They never have to send the customer offsite, and they're that's one thing. And then the second thing is, as the businesses people are building online get more complicated, whether it's they're building a subscription service, whether they're building a marketplace to handle both buyers and sellers, Stripe gives them the tools to run the entire business rather than just handling the payment acceptance.
So you've announced a couple of exciting partnerships lately. You work with Alibaba, you work with Facebook and Twitter, but you also now work with Apple Pay. Can you briefly tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, what we're seeing is the way people pay for things in mobile devices changing a whole lot. The old-fashioned model of having to peck in your credit card number, with tiny thumbs, it seems like it's going away. And so we announced with Alipay a few months ago that we support people paying with their Alipay account in China. This is hundreds of millions of consumers. And just a few weeks ago, Apple Pay rolled out. And Apple Pay, if you're running iOS 8 on a new iPhone, means that you can pay with your thumbprint. It's very, very easy, and we expect it to lead to much more mobile commerce.
Great. So you also set up a $10 million fund together with one of your investors, General Catalyst, to help startups integrate Stripe and to get the investment to actually get traction. Can you tell us a little bit more about the reasoning behind that?
Yeah, so we have a product called Stripe Connect, which lets anyone link their Stripe account with third-party services, and then those third-party services can use the data that they've been given. And what this means is, if you have your business data in a Stripe account, you now have this slew of very useful applications that can give you analytics, that can help you manage taxes, things like this. And so what General Catalyst have done is they've stated that they want to invest in startups building on top of the Stripe ecosystem, and they've allocated a $10 million fund to do just that.
Oh, really becoming a platform then.
Exactly, yeah.
Nice. So is Europe, I'm assuming that the US market is the biggest one for you. Is Europe big, growing? What's going on here?
Yeah, the US market is certainly our biggest, and it's the market we've been in the longest, but the European market is our fastest growing, and we continue to launch new countries every month. We're seeing very strong growth in the UK, France, Germany, places like that, and actually we're just launching the Nordic countries. We're opening up our betas in Norway, Sweden, Finland, and Denmark. Great.
What does it take for you to launch in a country? What does it mean?
Launching in a country for us means obviously getting the infrastructure in place such that we can support them, getting our banking partners and getting the product right. And then we work very closely with merchants on a pilot basis to make sure that the product is really working well with them.
All right, John, welcome back to Ireland, and have a good Web Summit.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.